Hello everybody and welcome back to the Fortress of Solitude. Today we're going to be checking out Batman Superman World's Finest issue 19 by Mark Waid and Travis Moore. Waid finishes up his take on the World's Finest first ever team up and spends most of the issue with a big battle between Superman and Jax-Ur, who is a great choice as a villain for this story, as Waid uses the plot to flesh out Jax-Ur a little more than he usually gets and position him as one of the first big real threats that Superman has ever had to fight, even before General Zod. Waid also brings his connection to Krypton's death to the forefront and why Superman doesn't like Jax-Ur and how he sees him as partially responsible for not only Krypton's death but his parents' death, and it leads to Superman being thrown off balance for most of the issue since he's busy trying to suppress his anger against Jax. Batman's role, while very small, is used really quite effectively as he immediately knows that Jax-Ur is a sociopath and killer, two things he's dealt with a lot in Gotham, so he knows how the villain thinks and it becomes his undoing. It really is a testament to how much of a great writer Waid is he not only utilizes both Superman and Batman's skills against the villain, one who can go toe to toe with Jax-Ur and the other who can use their smarts and their skills with mathematics to come up with an interesting way to defeat the villain. It's a little bit more interesting than just having him being punched until he stops moving. Interestingly though, Waid also leaves us with a small tease of something that's coming next year in Action Comics, with a mysterious being calling themselves the Messiah looking to free everyone from the Phantom Zone. I'm not sure if this means he's going to be writing for Action Comics, be it the actual book or a backup, or this is part of Philip Kennedy Johnson's story he's been telling over there in that book at the moment. But either way, I'm looking forward to it since the new villain looks really cool and it's really interesting, and I'm all for more Phantom Zone stories since they're always good in my book. The one thing I did feel a little bit let down about this issue is the Riddler. He is apparently meant to be a big part of this story. We do obviously find out over the course of last issue and this issue that he was being psychically manipulated by Jax-Ur, but he really is just an afterthought in this issue, quite literally. Like, it's one of the final pages in the book where they're like, oh, we best go catch the Riddler, and they just like catch him in one page and you don't really see what happens to him. Assumedly he goes to Arkham, but I do wish that Waid got to play a little bit more with him and, you know, do some riddles, do some really cool traps or something with the villain, but he never really did, and it's quite disappointing. Travis Moore's artwork this time round was much lighter than the last issue, setting most of the pages against really bright backdrops in the sky and around Gotham's sky during the daytime to accentuate Superman's bright costume and even Jax-Ur's black and aqua colored armor. The flow of the action was fantastic and he gave Jax-Ur's assault on Superman some proper heavy weight to it in both what we saw with him like just hitting Superman, but then also like the visual sound effects, the big thooms and the booms and everything you get to see on the page just added that extra weight to it all. Waid and Moore rounded out their origin of the World's Finest with fun action and teamwork, both in story and behind the scenes, keeping up with the series' stellar run of stories that just keep on delivering fun and engaging adventures for Batman and Superman. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10, so check it out and get ready for next month since the book heads into the world of Kingdom Come, which is very exciting since this is, I believe, Mark Waid's first time writing those Kingdom Come characters in about 15 or 20 years, so I'm very excited to see what he has in store for us, and what better person to write the Kingdom Come characters than their creator.